Divide and conquer method. What is this and how we can solve any particular problem by this divide and conquer method? So there are a few steps. The first step is divide the given problem into some smaller size sub problem. If there is a problem that is big enough, so we can divide the problem into some smaller size of sub problem. And after that, what we are going to do, conquer the sub problem to get solutions by calling again and again. After that, what we'll do, we are trying to solve those sub problems by calling one by calling again and again. Then what next we are going to do in that, then after that, combine the sub problem solutions to get original problem solution. After that, after solving all the sub problems, we are going to combine with the solutions so that we will reach to the original problem solution. So these are the three steps which we need to follow in divide and conquer method. So how we can, let's take an example. So you are going to understand divide and conquer. PQ, suppose we have these kind of problem. So if small PQ problem, then we can simply say return solution of PQ. Return solution of PQ. Else, what I'll do, else we are going to use divide and conquer. Else we are supposing M, in which we are going to divide P, Q, and we are supposing another variable A, in which we are going to write P, M. What it means, we are going to divide P and Q problems, and we are taking its value into M. We are supposing this is an F1 function, and now we are going to use, initially we are first, what is the step? Step is dividing the given problem. So we are dividing, and after we are applying divide and conquer method. So P up to M. So conquer time for solving this problem, we are supposing t n by 2, and then in B, what we are going to take DAC, and it will start from M plus 1 to Q. So suppose it is PQ. So in M, what we are taking M. In M is a variable in which we are dividing these P and Q problems into smaller problems. So first we are going to take A is equals to DAC P up to M. Then it will start from M plus 1 to Q. So conquer time, it will take Tn by 2. Suppose we are dividing the entire problem into two parts, A and B. Then after that, what we are doing, we are combine A, B, so that we will get the original solution. So there is another function which is called F2 function, and then after that return C, then closing bracket of else and closing bracket of main function. Like that it will work. And suppose Same thing we can write like this, time complexity in the respect of time complexity. We can understand, suppose we have n element, or we can say array of n element we have. So how much time it will take, we are assuming it will take this much time as a time complexity. So we can understand this by this. Suppose we are dividing, we are saying n, if n is small, if n is small, so it will take order of 1 time. But if n is big, then what we are going to do, we are going to divide it into sub problems. Like suppose we are running 2 problems like n by 2, and after that what we are going to do, we are going to combine it. So this is, we can say simply fn1 function, and we can simply say t n by 2, and this is we call f2n function. So how we are going to write it, we can write like this: f1n plus t n by 2 plus t n by 2 plus f2n. So this is divide time, this is combine time, so we can combine them. So we can write like this: these are 2, because we divide the entire problem into 2 parts. So 2t n by 2, this is divide time, this is combine time. So we can write like this function fn. So simply we can say time complexity will be order of 1 if n is equals to 1, and if it is n square divide time, and this is combine time, then 2t n by 2 if n greater than 1. So we can simply write like this: 2t n by 2 plus n5. As we know, the big power will come. So this is, we can say, the time complexity. Like this we can write, or in more simple words, we can say in more general, we can write divide and conquer recurrence relation. Divide and conquer recurrence, how we can write, tn is equal to order of 1 if n is small, and it can be a t n by b plus fn. This is number of subproblem, a is number of subproblems, and b is size of subproblem, and this is fn, time required for divide and combine. So this is the recurrence relation for divide and conquer method. This is a general form.